Peace, beloved. It is your girl, Jen the Mystic, once again. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, watching this video today. All right, happy Scorpio season once again. Okay, if I haven't already told you so. All right, happy Scorpio season to us. Most definitely. I hope everybody is using Scorpio season to your advantage and not letting it take advantage of you. Okay. Most definitely. So, we are going to be getting into the energy of what is it we should be focusing on this Scorpio season. Now, before we get into the pick a stack, go on ahead, like this video if you know someone who might need to get them a little energy going in the right direction on what to focus on. Feel free to share me with them. I have no problem with that. Okay. None at all. All right. And make sure that once you do pick your stack and you get your message, that you let me know how you feel about it down in the comments, okay? That really helps me out, and it helps me take the temperature of what is going on, like what y'all feeling like. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me. All right. So, come see me, talk to me on all the socials, my social media home, Instagram, Facebook. We will be starting up the Facebook group, the House of Mystic. All right, before the end of the month. I'm excited. I'm excited. Astrology, energy, tarot, craziness in the world. That's what it is that we're going to be talking about. We're going to be focusing on. It is an exclusive group. It is private. So I will be letting y'all know when that is popping off. Okay. So until then, all right. Going ahead and choose your stack. Try not to go to the stack that you usually choose. All right. Give the stacks a second, look at them, see how you feel about the number, the stone, the cards, see which one is screaming out to you. All right, and choose that one. And I will see you at your timestamp with what it is that you need to be focusing on for the rest of the season. Okay? Peace. All right, welcome back, number ones. Okay, for all those who chose the Courage Stone. Okay, courage. All right, and the stack that has planets. All right, planets up front. Okay, I have not taken a look at these cards yet, so let's see what we have. All right. Ooh. Okay, number ones. Okay, so number ones, there's movement. Just off gate. Off top, out the gate. Movement. Moving. The first thing that grabbed my attention was the Moonology deck. Okay. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches. We have it is time to release negativity. We have a new start is coming. And we have communication is key. Okay. We got two new moons. The new moon and the new moon in Gemini. And we have two full moons. Okay. We have the full moon in Capricorn and the full moon in Scorpio. Okay, I feel like that's significant. I feel like that full moon in Scorpio, is coming through. Okay, most definitely. Okay, so from the Wisdom of the Golden Path deck, we have the Flame of Inspiration and the Goddess of Oneness. Okay. From the Angels and Ancestors Oracle, we have Hunter. Okay, track down your fears and your desires. And we have the Spirit Box. Trust your talents in changing times. Most definitely. So, let me get a hold of the tarot cards here. So, like I said, number one's out the gate. Movement. The new shit is popping off. The new shit is coming through. I mean, it just is. Um, with a tough cycle, the end of a tough cycle approaches, and it's time to release negativity. Make sure that when you get to the end of your cycle, that when you get to the point where you get the lesson, you understand what it is that you need to understand, you see where it is that you played your part, and you know how it is that that turned out for you, how it is that you would rather, you know, not have to deal with situations, issues, people, okay, the same way moving forward. Make sure that you leave all of that shit right there, okay? Don't take it with you. um there's a lot of people that take what it is that they've learned, that you know, that hurt them or that changed their life in some way or fashion, and they take that and they hold on to it as a life lesson, like, you know, oh well, I'm not ever gonna let this happen to me again, you know, and things like that. And beloved, there's no need for that. There's no need for you to hold on to what it is that happened, or, you know what I'm saying, remembering, keeping close, you know, keep regurgitating the outcome of what happened. There's no need for you to do that. Once you have been through a lesson, you've been through a situation, you've been through a relationship, you've been through an issue, you've been through yourself, okay? And you see and you know, you understand and you learn the lesson. The lesson is learned. It's a lesson learned, okay? We don't need to take what happened the last time I believed somebody that told me this, and you don't need to take any of that. The lesson learned is that, oh, okay, so I use my discernment to the max, okay? And if it don't sound right, don't feel right, ain't flowing right, it's too many hiccups, the energy too muddy, I'm not able to move, I'm not able to flow free. When I think about it, it just keep getting mucked up and, like, you know, and all these other things, and you've already done the work it is that you need to do with yourself and your thought processes, and your lesson is learned, then it just is what it is. And you let it go and you move on. So just make sure that when you coming out of this tough cycle, okay, that when you coming out of this tough cycle, that you leave that shit. You leave the negativity. Oh, sorry. That you leave the negativity. That you leave it where it is, okay? That you leave it exactly where it is. And let that new start. And let that new start be exactly what it's supposed to be. Fresh. New. Unencumbered by some shit, okay? So for the karma cards, beloved, I got Pluto for your planet, I got Leo for your sign, and I got the first house for your house. Like I said, movement, 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 okay? There's a lot of I am here. Pluto, the planet of personal power and, you know, personal power and change. Leo, okay? Leo. Ain't that something? You know what I'm saying? When your sign just is, like, you don't even have to explain your sign. Just like, I'm a Leo, like, oh. You know what I'm saying? So, Leo, okay? And the first house, okay? The first house being a fire house, Leo being a fire sign, and Pluto technically being water energy, technically. Okay, so we have fire, we have water. All right, the first house being represented by Aries. All right, in the tropical zodiac. Yes, in the tropical zodiac wheel. So, what should you do? Resurrect leadership immediately. Resurrect leadership immediately. Get to the heart of the creativeness of the way you project yourself. Get to the heart of the creativeness of the way you project yourself. Okay? Do or die. You must do what you want and do it on your own. Do or die. You must do what you want and do it on your own. Let's see possible outcomes for these actions. Okay. Okay, so the spirit message is resurrect leadership immediately. All right. So, possible outcomes: the need for control of self confidence to create who you are. Resurrect leadership immediately. This will bring the need for control of self confidence to create who you are. Get to the heart of the creativeness of the way you project yourself. This will bring an obsession with taking a chance on your desires. Okay, number ones. Okay. A power, excuse me. Do or die. You must do what you want to do and do it on your own. This brings a power struggle resulting from the impressiveness of your actions. Okay. All right, number ones. One more time. Let's just go ahead one more time. One more time. Let's do it one more time. Okay. Resurrect leadership immediately for the need for control of self-confidence to create who you are. Get to the heart of the creativeness of the way you project yourself for an obsession with taking a chance on your desires. Do or die. You must do what you want and do it on your own. This will create a power struggle resulting from the impressiveness of your actions. Okay, so looks like this was the right stone for number ones. Okay, looks like courage was the right stone. And I don't look at the cards before I I don't look at the cards before I start the video. So I don't know what these cards say, and I just choose the stones. And put them up there. So looks like courage was the way to go. Number ones, it looks like you need to be focusing on your transformation. This is where your focus needs to be. Your focus needs to be on your transformation. I mean, Pluto, the planet of personal power, Leo, okay, the first house, all right, Leo ruled by the sun, okay, Leo is the expression of self. This is how it is that I express who I am to you, okay? The first house being ruled by Aries, okay? Aries, this is me, I am here, I take up space. You know what I'm saying? I breathe, I laugh, I cry, you know, like I am, okay? Aries be in the head, Leo be in the heart, okay? And then just having Pluto, that planet of personal power, that's what it is that you need to be focusing on, beloved. You need to be focusing on your balance. You need to be focusing on that balance of understanding, accepting, transforming into who it is that you are. There is absolutely, positively no point to do all of the work. There's no point to do the shadow work. There's no point to light your candles and wear your crystals and listen to your sound baths and get your Reiki, you know what I'm saying, readings and all that other stuff. There's no point. There's absolutely no point if you are not going to make the moves that need to be made. With that being said, I got the Fool card and the Chariot, okay? I got the Fool card and the Chariot. I mean, number ones, I wasn't expecting for that to be that short and sweet, but that's what it is that you need to be focusing on. You do. That is where your focus needs to lie. I feel like you've already identified, understood, accepted what it is that you need to release. And I feel like you have if not the vision in your head and the meditation in your heart of who it is that you are. And sometimes when the meditation in our heart or the vision in our head doesn't match up to who it is that others have known us to be, it creates a conflict, okay? I'm talking about this power struggle resulting from the impressiveness of your actions. You know how sometimes people in their late 30s, maybe early to mid 40s, have midlife crises? You know how some people just have a midlife crisis? Midlife crises happen because people wake up one day. People wake up one day and they realize that everything that they have done in their life up until that point has been for somebody else, because of somebody else, decided by somebody else. Okay, and so some people snap because they so fucking angry that they ain't made a decision um about their own life, their whole fucking life, and that nothing in their life is about them or for them or comes from them or something that they decided is all been what they should do, what they should do, or where they should go, how they should look, how they should dress, what they shouldn't do, what they should do. You know what I'm saying? That is enough to that's enough to, I know if I will probably go slam TF off too. But you know what I'm saying? Um you have the opportunity. This is most definitely your life, 1,000%. Sometimes people get a little mixed up with doing what is best for them because they're worried about, other people who they may be responsible for, or in relationships with and things like that. When it comes to that, number ones, and I feel like this is the perfect message for, you know, Pluto, Leo, first house, number one. You know what I'm saying? Like the Fool card, the Chariot. Like this is most definitely the perfect message. You not being 100% who it is that you are and showing up as the authentic you is just a waste of time and space. You not showing up as who it is that you are, how it is that you are, when it is that you are, where it is that you are, whatever, is literally a waste of time and space. And I'm not saying that you are a waste of time and space, but what I'm saying is that when we are making moves from the wrong mindsets, the wrong energy sets, and not in the sense of right or wrong, but there is a specific vibration. There's a specific vibration. There's a specific message that you are putting out into the universe. And when you are putting out authenticity, love, purity, acceptance, you know what I'm saying, high vibration, then you are received and responded to in kind. Now, when that comes to you being who it is that you are, you saying yes to what it is that you need to say yes to, you saying no to what it is that you need to say no to. The easiest, the only way, honestly, the only way that I personally feel like in my scope of understanding and being able to explain things is that you doing that is giving every single last other person that you know and that you don't know the opportunity to do the same thing. Even though, you may show up, act like, respond like, move like a completely different person to the people, you know what I'm saying, that have known you for years. That's okay. It's okay. It really is. Because you being 100% authentic, straight up you, is giving every last person that opportunity, that same opportunity. They don't have to do, act a specific kind of way or be somebody else or put on a mask to make you feel more comfortable when they are around you, or make sure that you are agreeing with what it is that they are doing or whatever. You give everybody else that same opportunity, that same love, that same respect to do you, and I'm gonna do me. Okay? Don't be, I mean, like, don't be afraid to, you know, number ones, I'm really feeling like y'all are really stepping into yourself. I feel like you are really stepping into yourself, number one, especially with the flame of inspiration and the goddess of oneness. Especially with the flame of inspiration and the goddess of oneness. I feel like you are really, really stepping into yourself. Remember with the hunter, track down your fears and your desires. Your fears and your desires are in the same exact place. They are literally two sides of the same coin. What it is that you go after, what it is that you desire on the flip side has your fear there. All right? And we know that we have conquered it or overcome it when we are actively living in doing what it is that our desire is. That does not mean that the fear goes away. Sometimes you got to do shit scared. Sometimes you got to do shit scared. I mean, it is what it is. Because if you don't do it scared, then you're not going to do it at all. And I know you're not just going to not do it. That's not even an option. So, okay? Being comfortable in fear, for real, is... It is a skill that must be learned, okay? With the spirit box, trust your talents and changing times. Trust yourself to be. Trust yourself to be. Trust yourself to be. Go ahead and let you get in a driver's seat. Go ahead. Let you get in a driver's seat. Let you take control. It's your fucking life. It's your life. When you close your eyes and you leave us here on this planet without you, okay, unfortunately, we will have to go on without you. We can't go with you. We can't jump in the ground with you. You know what I'm saying? When you leave, you gone. When you leave, you gone. And when every single last other person leaves here, they gone. Okay? We leave our bodies here and we step into the ethereal and then we do the spirit thing. You know what I'm saying? But you're gone from here. All right? You're gone from here. You're gone from, you know, the physical manifestations of... The physical manifestations. Okay? And you were put here to live it. You were put here to live it. You were put here to enjoy it. You were put here to experience it. Stop fighting with yourself about how you're going to do that. You do it in a way that feels good to you. Living your 100% authentic truth, living your best life gives everybody else the permission, the opportunity to do it themselves. All right, number ones. So, hello. Courage. Be strong, okay? Be strong, beloveds, honestly. Like, you know, be strong. It can most definitely be scary, but there isn't an option here. There's no other option. That's the point to the story. The point to the story is that you don't have any other options. Okay? That's the point to the story. So, do what it is that you got to do, honey. Do what it is that you got to do. I love you. From the bottom of my soul. Okay. Come see me on all of the socials. Let me know. Okay. Let me know how this reading resonated with you. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your Scorpio season. Private readings are open, so if you want to get at me, I will leave that information down in the description box. Right now, my website is down because I am preparing for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. All right. I'm trying to do it big. So, I love y'all. I will holler at you later. Please give me a like. Share me with those you love. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I will see y'all later. Peace. All right, number twos. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, for everyone who chose balance. Okay. We all need some. Okay. With the signs for the karma cards. All right. Let's get into it. Let's see what we talking about, number twos. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Okay, number twos. So, okay, number twos. So, um, number twos, your focus for the rest of the Scorpio season is on your healing. There is, there's opportunity. There's opportunity for you. There's opportunity for movement. There's opportunity for change. Yeah. There is plenty. I mean, I haven't even pulled any tarot cards yet. There is plenty of opportunity here for you to make a move, but you have quite a bit more healing to do. Okay, so let's start with the Moonology deck. All right, so we have faith. We have faith in your dreams. We have faith in your dreams. Okay, us together. Me, you, us. Okay, collective. We have faith in your dreams. Okay, you are good enough, which is something that we all know also. Okay, and we have a time for healing. Okay, with the balsamic moon. So have faith in your dreams. You are good enough, okay? This is a time for healing. Now, from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle, we have the Lord take charge with authority and the Direction Guardian. Choose your path. Do you see what I'm saying? There's opportunity here for you to... There's opportunity for you to choose. There's opportunity for you to choose how it is that you are going to move forward. There's opportunity for you to choose how it is that you're going to, how it is that you're going to be, how it is that you're going to do, how it is that you're going to act. Like, I feel like it's how it is that you're going to move. Like, honestly. So we have Inspired Warrior and we have Masquerade. Okay? We have Inspired Warrior, we have Masquerade. This is really, before I even get into the karma cards, this is really giving me some self-worth vibes. Self-worth vibes. I feel like this may be the energy it is that you need to, this may be the energy it is that you need to be working on. This is what it is that you should be focused on healing. And with the Masquerade card, not so much that, you know, that you putting on a face or that you telling a lie, but it's more like, number twos, I'm feeling like it's more like you are doing what it is that you have to do to stay inside the lines right now. But the thing about it is that you don't have to stay inside the lines. That's where it is that we come in with have faith in your dreams. You are good enough and a time for healing, because that is the mindset. That's the thought process. That is the emotional buildup. It is that needs to be healed, that needs to be removed, that needs to be accepted, understood, and then, you know, moved through. All right? Remember, we are the Lord, okay? Take charge with authority and the Direction Guardian. Choose your path, okay? So you have the opportunity. You have opportunity. You have opportunity. But it's, you know what I'm saying? It's all about where it is that you're moving from, how it is that you're moving, where it is that you are seeing you, and then in your movement. So let's go to the karma cards. For your planet, we got Mercury. For your sign, we got Passes. And for your house, we had the 6th house. Okay, so we have air, water, and earth. Okay, earth represented by the 6th house, water by Pisces, and air by Mercury. So, what should you do? All right, what is the What is the spirit, mental, and physical message about what it is that you should do? Okay, spiritual message. Communicate your dreams as a full-time job. Communicate your dreams as a full-time job, especially if you want your dreams to be a full-time job. Especially if you want your dreams to be a full-time job. Communicate them as such. Okay. Mental message. Analyze your idealization of serving. Analyze your idealization of serving. Okay. Sometimes we get the idea about things or people, situations, and even like products. I don't know why that came up, but like products, things it is that we buy and that we use, reviews, 5 stars, 3 stars, all that other stuff like that. Sometimes we get an idealization of what something is, who someone is, how something is by the ratings that other people give it. Excuse me. Analyze how it is that you think about this yourself. Analyze your idea of serving yourself. Analyze the idea of serving yourself. Okay? Seriously. Analyze the idea of serving yourself first. Analyze the idea of going with what it is that you want to do, how it is that you feel, where it is that you are today. Analyze that. All right? Physical message. Let your mind tell you how to be a part of something overwhelming and do it a little at a time. Okay. Let your mind tell you how to be part of something overwhelming and do it a little at a time. Okay. Possible outcomes from these actions. Let's see what we got. So, from communicate your dreams as a full-time job, we have the awareness of spirituality to ultimately experience service to others. From communicating your dreams as a full-time job, we have the awareness of spirituality to ultimately experience service to others. So, you're going to come into the awareness of what it actually means to you. What it actually means to you, what it actually feels like, what it actually does for you. I don't know, some people might not be able to follow this, but when it's kind of like how when you go to do your shadow work, or you start saying affirmations, putting affirmations in, your daily rituals. When you wake up, you do this, da, da, da. And, sometimes what it is that we think we doing, we just, implementing a little affirmation. We just, trying to raise our vibration a little bit. We just trying to, whatever it is that we feel like we're doing. And then we find out that the healing, the transformation, the movement is on a level that's so much deeper than us just saying this affirmation every day to feel better and look at things in a different way. Because for us to be able to look at things in a different way, then we have to have a specific understanding for our focus to change. So, you're gonna come into the awareness of what it does for your spirit, how it is that it changes you. Okay. Mental message. Analyze your idealization of serving. All right. Possible outcome. Many thoughts about or from trusting your psychic knowledge of what is good for us. Analyze your idealizations of serving. Many thoughts about or from trusting your psychic knowledge of what is good for us. Okay? All right. We're going to talk about that one all together. Okay. Physical message. All right. Let your mind tell you how to be a part of something overwhelming and do it a little at a time. Possible outcome. Many words resulting from the indecision of or about your work. Okay? Many words resulting from the indecision of or about your work. Now, I feel like this is number two. I feel like this may be, a back and forth, a conversation, a situation, whatever, with another person. It. I feel like it could end up coming out to be, but it's with you first. It is most definitely 1000% with you first. Okay, the many thoughts about or from trusting your psychic knowledge of what is good for us. All right, analyze your idealization of serving. Remember, as I said before, somebody could tell you something about someone before you meet them, and so now you look at them a certain way, or you're expecting certain behavior or whatever, already have your guard up, already being defensive, and you pretty much already set the energy, you already set the tone, you've already made up your mind. So when it comes through, or it happens that there is an opportunity for you to do something that you may have seen someone do before, that you may have either seen someone do before, someone has told you about it before, you may have tried to do it before, and you all in your head about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised the self-worth card didn't come out, because that's really what it is that I'm getting. This is really a decision. This is really a decision that you have to put in the work to make and move forward for yourself. Okay. Once again, with the angels and ancestors is coming through today. All right. Take charge with authority. Choose your path. Okay. Take charge with authority. Choose your path, and when you choose it, okay, choose it from choose it from being comfortable with your choice. Now, we can't always be comfortable, and we're not always supposed to be. Okay, we are not. Sometimes you got to do it scared. Sometimes you got to do a lot scared. Okay, sometimes you have to do a lot in fear. Okay, there is something to be said about the person who is able to work along with fear. Okay, real talk. Because it doesn't go away. Fear does not go away. A lot of people think that, once you conquer something, like the fear about it goes away. The fear doesn't go away. It just subsides. It becomes smaller. I want to say vibration, your elevation, your thought processes, it rises above fear, but it doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. And sometimes we have to do things when we are in fear, or when we are, uncertain. But the thing about it is that there's no reason to be uncertain in yourself. You can be uncertain about a situation, a person, an issue. You can be uncertain, but being uncertain with yourself, with you, with what it is that you do, and the actions that you take, and the thought processes that you have, and the way that you're looking at this, that is when you need to take a second and gather yourself. Okay? You need to take a second, you need to gather yourself, all right? And, you need to go through, your perceptions. Why are you looking at this way? What is going on here? Is this an original thought of yours, or did it come from, the persuasion or the generous oversharing of someone else? You see what I'm saying? Like, am I adding to somebody else's, you know what I'm saying, energy thought process that they already got going? Or is this actually mine? Is this actually the way that I feel about it? Is this actually the way that I see it? Okay? Am I actually confused? Or am I just trying to see this from a whole bunch of different perspectives and angles that don't even belong to me? That's a thing also. Okay? Sometimes when we get so overwhelmed and we like, look, I just don't even, okay, like, I just don't even know. I'm not even doing it right now. Like, we're trying to view one thing from this angle, that angle over there, this person's point of view, that person's perspective, making sure that we keep what this person thinks in mind, making sure that, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, we get overwhelmed by that, okay? So, make sure that it's only one of y'all, okay? Make sure that it's only one of y'all making a decision about some shit, all right? All right. So, I have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the King of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and I have the Moon card, okay? Now, I pulled the Moon card twice. I have the Moon twice. I also have the King of Swords, and then I have the Two of Cups, okay? So, communication. Communication. Most definitely. Number two is, if you want to be understood, then you're going to have to be able to communicate where it is that you are. If you want to be understood, then you're going to have to be able to communicate what it is that you are thinking, how it is that you are feeling, what your standpoint is, what your perspective is. You're going to need to be able to say words coherently to other people that they are able to take and ingest and decipher and understand. I don't know why I needed to say that in that way, but that's what it is. That's what happened. I feel like with the Moon card coming out twice, and then also Pisces being the sign that we have. Okay, I feel like there is a lot of. I feel like there's a lot of. I'm not going to say. I'm not gonna say illusion. I'm gonna say emotion. I feel like it's a lot of feeling some kind of way. Conflicted, confused. Um, trust. Trust is coming up. Like, the only time that there's ever any need, to wear wear a mask. The only time that there is ever any need to wear a mask, or be incognito, or you know what I'm saying, like it's because there is no trust. There's something that you don't trust. You don't trust someone. You don't trust yourself. You want to keep yourself safe. Defense mechanism. You know what I mean? Um, when you get to the point, where you are able to communicate yourself, what it is that you feel and what it is that you're thinking, that is when things are going to be able to come together for you. That is when things are going to be able to come together for you. But for you to be able to open your mouth and communicate where it is that you are, you're going to have to know where you are, understand where you are, accept where you are. Even if you are not in a place where you feel like you have, fully healed and done everything it is that you need to do, and, you've done all the work, it doesn't matter. Doing the work, ing, past tense, future tense, present, present tense, okay? Present tense, doing the work. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you've done it, whether you're doing it, whether you are already in the communicating. Communicate and lets us know where it is that you are. Okay? Now, trust me, I know that sometimes I don't give a damn whether nobody know where I'm at or not. Like, I don't care nothing about, like, I don't give a fuck whether you understand me or not. Matter of fact, I'm not even talking to you. Why are you talking to me? Why are you over here? Like, I can completely understand that. So, that's why I'm talking about the self. I'm talking about taking the time to, taking the time to heal up and get together what it is that balance brings in for you. Okay? Because that's what it is, beloved. That's what it is, beloved. That's what it is, number twos. I'm just feeling like there's an imbalance and it needs to be leveled off or straightened out before you can make any moves. And it's not so much that it needs to be done before you can move. It's more like you're not going to move. It's not even going to be on your radar. Like and even if you have, okay, Inspired Warrior, we did have some fire. There was some fire, just a little bit. Even if, you did see the mountaintop, so to say, or you know what I'm saying, like you ready to move, like you tired of being where it is that you are, and it's just bullshit, and you're just ready to go, and and all that other stuff. Like I said, doing the work, whether it's done, whether you doing it, whether you just started, it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Okay, it literally doesn't matter. Let how it is that you see you doing what it is that you do now and doing what it is that you will do, who it is that you are now, and who it is that you will be. And let you see that in a way that gives you a flow, okay? An easy medium, all right? Kind of like water, okay? We had the moon card twice, Pisces, hey, all right? Kind of like water, to even that balance out for you, okay? To even that balance out for you, because if you try, if you try to just going ahead and just, get all, I guess, jumping the gun, you could say, on a situation, or not even on a situation, but like on a project, or on a relationship, or even on yourself, trying to put yourself in a situation or a position that you're not mentally or emotionally ready for, then all it's going to do is backfire, and you're going to beat yourself to death. Like, fuck anybody else. You know what I'm saying? You're going to beat yourself to death. So. All right, number twos. Okay. I love y'all. From the bottom of my heart, most definitely. Private readings are open, so if you would like to send for me with a private reading, I will come for your ass, okay? Come see me on all of the socials, okay? Come holler at me. Let me know if this reading resonated with you. All right, number twos, let me know how you're feeling about it. You know what I'm saying? Leave me a comment. Most definitely, please like. If you know someone who needs a little direction, a little focus, need to know where it is that they headed, by all means, please share me with them. I'm cool with that. That works for me. Okay. My website is down right now because I am preparing for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Okay. And I will see you the next time. All right. Stay focused. You got it. Number twos, you got it. Like, real talk. You got it. Okay. All right. Number threes, let's do it. Let's do it. Welcome back. Welcome back. So for all those who chose the love stone, okay, love overall. Hello. All right. So those who chose love over everything. All right. Let's stack the houses on top. Let's get into it. Let's see what we got for number threes. Okay. knew that looked crazy. Okay, so number 3 is I'm already feeling like your focus, okay, your focus for the rest of Scorpio season is going to be feet on the ground, eyes to the sky. Okay, feet on the ground. Making sure that you are stable, that you are rooted, that you are unmoved when the wind blows. However, eyes to the sky. Okay, looking upward, looking forward, looking, you know what I'm saying, beyond, and making sure that your footsteps are lining up with your forward motion. Okay, so from the Moonology deck, I got emotions are running high. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius and a new moon in Taurus. Okay, prosperity lies ahead. All right. All right, from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle, I got the Earth Guardian. Okay, stay rooted and grounded. I got the Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. And I got Mountains. Okay, stand your ground. Okay. From the Wisdom of the Golden Path deck, I got Spring and I have Resolution. Okay. All right, we have Spring and Resolution. Okay. So, with the Angels and Ancestors deck, with staying rooted and grounded, connecting with your emotions and standing your ground, making sure that, you know, if you know that you are coming from if you know that you are coming from your purest place, if you know that you are coming from your purest place of thought, your purest place of emotion, okay, connect with your emotions. If you know that you are coming from, you know, the purest place in your emotion, all right, then you need to stand in that. Like I said before, be, you know, feet on the ground, being rooted, root chakra, okay, red, black crystals, why can't I think of, oh, okay, red jasper. I'm like, why can't I, red jasper, garnet. Garnet is my go-to. Garnet is my go-to for root chakra work. Garnet, black crystals, most definitely. If you could get your hands on some black tourmaline, yes, most definitely. But, or eat some black kyanite. Black kyanite. I keep it under my pillow in my seat. Okay, like being rooted in what it is, being rooted in what it is that you love, being rooted in what it is that you believe. Like I said before, you know, like choosing love overall. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you're looking at the bigger picture, and make sure that that bigger picture involves, you know, the highest, level of authenticity that you can possibly express. Okay? So, let's look at the karma cards. Now, for your planet, we have the sun. For your house, we have Aries. I'm sorry. For your planet, we have Aries. And for your house, we have the 4th house. This is kind of sort of, it's the reason why I said your house was Aries. Because this reading is kind of sort of like the inversion or the opposite of number 1's reading. We have fire, represented by the sun, and Aries, and we have water, represented by the 4th house, which is ruled by Cancer. Okay, Cancer does rule the 4th house. It is water energy. Okay, so the number ones was water, fire, fire, and you are fire, fire, water. Okay. So what should you do? Okay, spirit message. Demonstrate your willpower as you did in the past. Demonstrate your willpower as you did in the past. Mental message. Realize what you think you know about your home base or family. Realize what you think you know about your home base or family. Physical message. Act like a leader. Do it your own way and do what makes you feel secure. Okay? Act like a leader. Do it your own way and do what makes you feel secure. All right. So, possible outcomes from these actions. We have for demonstrating your willpower as you did in the past, the creation of energy to meet the challenge of what makes you feel secure. Okay, so if you demonstrate your willpower, all right, if you find it, okay, if you locate it, all right, and you demonstrate it as you did in the past, maybe there was a time before, you know, in years, I was about to say gone yonder, but like in years previous, where, you know, there was maybe not even a situation, but maybe just like a time frame, like an entire time frame in which, you know, you had to set the standard. You had to set the pace. You had to do what it is that needed to be done for the moves that needed to be made to be made. Okay. So demonstrate your willpower as you did in the past. And that is going to give you the creation of energy to meet the challenge of what makes you feel secure. That is going to make you feel secure again. And that's the spirit message. Okay. So you are going to find that spiritual security. You're going to find that feeling of being supported. Okay, because that's what spirit does. Okay, that's how spirit comes through. Okay, you're gonna find that feeling of being supported in what it is that you are looking to do. Okay, so mental message: realize what you think you know about your home base or family. All right, possible outcome: the gaining of respect for or from your desires regarding support. The gaining of respect for or from your desires regarding support. Okay. All right. Uh, Physical message. Act like a leader. Do it your own way and do what makes you feel secure. Possible outcome. Things brought to life or light resulting from the honesty and strength of your home base or family. Okay. So, um, beloved, when it comes to our home bases and our families, okay, especially when we're talking about our biological families, okay, not our husband and our children, but when we're talking about our mothers, our fathers, our sisters, our cousins, things of that nature, we have to, you have to understand and realize that people are people. Human beings are human beings, 100,000% all the way around. My mother told me a long time. My mother told me a long time ago that every woman that has a child isn't a mother. And I was like, ain't that kind of sort of the definition? But, the older you get, the more you understand. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing. Every man that has a child isn't a father. Every person that has a sibling isn't a sister or a brother. You see what I'm saying? So what we have to do is make sure that we are giving human beings, okay, the space and the space that they need to be who it is that they are. It's kind of sort of like, It's kind of sort of like you've known this person for 20, 21, 25, 30, 35 years. They still act the same. They still act the same. They still do the same shit. They still have the same mindset, the same standpoints, the same everything. So what's your problem? They are not the problem. You are the problem. This has been going on for decades. And you still upset about something? What's wrong with you? But what it is that I am seeing here is that there's an opportunity here, number 3. There is an opportunity for you to be able to deal with and heal what it is that you may be feeling, that you get or that you don't get, okay? That you get or that you don't get, okay? From your home base or family. Like I said before we even read the karma cards, if you know that you are standing in the place of the most pure, of the most purest, of the most pure thoughts, emotions, energies that you possibly can, then by all means, stand strong, stand your ground. However, the purest energy, the highest vibration is not blaming someone else for anything. The highest vibration is not making someone, anything, or any situation wrong. It is not it's not it's not detachment in the way of punishment. It's not detachment in the way of punishment, if you understand what I'm saying. It's not, well, I don't love, I'm going to detach myself from you. I don't love you anymore because, you did this or you did this or you did that as a form of punishment. Or you won't apologize for this or you won't apologize for that as a form of punishment. Okay? Now, trust me, I do understand and believe that there are people, times, and situations where you need to get the fuck away from people. You need to get people away from you. There's just, people choose to live specific lives and be who it is that they are, and that's great and that's wonderful, and they have every right to do what it is that makes them, and it don't make them feel good. That's the funny thing about it. But you don't have nothing to do with that. It ain't your life, it's theirs. Okay? You don't have nothing to do with that. It's not your life. It's their life. And they have the right and the ability to live their life just like you have the right and the ability to live yours. And they should have the right and the ability to live their life loved, respected, at the least. Okay? Especially by family. And if that's not the case, then that's fine. That can be the case for them. Okay? I feel like also, beloved, with realize what you think you know about your home base or family. It is so common, so common, just like for anybody, everybody, all the everybody, that you find out or come to the realization that the reason that a certain family member is a certain way, or the reason that, the reason that anything is not what it is that you were told, or is not what it is that you understood it to be, or you only knew half the story, or so. Okay, realize what you think you know about your home base or family. All right, we have that outcome was the gaining of respect for or from your desires regarding support. Okay, so especially when it comes to family. So, especially when it comes to family, you want to make sure that you have your own one-on-one experience with people, instead of going off of what their interactions were or are with others. Okay? We got to remember, this is humanity we're talking about here. This is humanity we are talking about here. Okay? So, I put the Strength card for you. I also put the Four of Swords. Okay? I have the Star card, the Four of Cups, and the Magician. Okay. Now I also had the Nine of excuse me, the Eight of Swords come out. I also had the Eight of Swords come out. Now in the vice versa deck, we got the Eight. All right. Now, vice versa deck doesn't do reversals. It does vice and versa. All right. So with the Eight of Swords being in versa the way that it is, as you can see, okay, she has the ability to cut herself free from this. She has the ability to cut herself free from this. The ego representing, ooh, the ego representing enlightenment. The ego representing enlightenment, knowledge, understanding. You know what I'm saying? I guess you could call it the aha moment when you're like, fuck. You know what I mean? So, beloved, this is 1000% completely up to you, okay? 1000% completely up to you to choose love above all. Okay, with spring and resolution, point to the story is that this is going to come to a resolution. There's going to be an answer. There's going to be an end. This is not going to continue on because this is a part of your healing. Okay, this is the part of your healing of yourself. Okay, most definitely. So this is going to happen. This is, you know what I'm saying, this is a part of your journey that is going to be, I want to say satisfied. Not even like, done away with or the book is closed or whatever, but satisfied for you. Okay, so beloved, I feel like if I feel like when you take the initiative to cut yourself free from what it is that you think that you know, okay? Realize what you think you know about your family and home base. Okay, swords, the Eight of Swords. Swords is air energy, air, communication. Okay, communication, thoughts, processes. All right, between people. All right, between people, groups, the collective. Okay, so I feel like once you let go of what it is that you think and you actually get in there and start finding out, okay, well, where did this come from? Okay, well, where did that come from? Okay, well, why did I even think this? Is this because this happened one day, it hurt my feelings, and then I was like, oh, fuck that from like now on? Or is this something that my aunt told me that I was like, oh, damn, I think I did see them do that before. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, all right, get get these get these get these thoughts and these feelings and how it is that you are moving with your family and your home base. Get it under control, under your control. Do you see what I'm saying? Under your control. Okay. You choose how it is that you deal and flow, in and out of and with and without sometimes. Okay. Certain family members, certain home bases, like for groups of friends, like also, the best family is the family that you get to choose. Okay. When you get to choose who your family is, that's when it's, yeah. Okay. Even though a lot of us, I know a lot of us were born into, you know what I'm saying, amazing families. And some of us were not. You know what I'm saying? Even those of us who were born into amazing families, we still, choose cousins and sisters and, brothers and, second mamas and, daddies. And, we still choose other people as we take them. And we're like, you my family. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, unwind yourself from all of that, because with the generational curses, with the ancestral progression, with all of these things that came before you, and then you know what I'm saying, you are now dealing with walking through it. Okay, you already know our generations, you know what I'm saying, we get that privilege. Okay, we get that privilege of breaking the ancestral curses. So of course, our perspective, our take, our look on life, our everything is so much different than just the generation before us. Just the generation like right before us, they looking at us like, what the, okay? And there's an entire generation after me. There's already a generation after me, okay? And I'm talking about my generation. But yes, the generation right before me, looks at all of us after like, what the hell is wrong with, you know what I'm saying? So this is what it is that we have. This is where it is that we are. But make sure when dealing with, whether it's biological, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, your husband, your children, whatever, make sure that you are dealing with what it is that you are thinking. Because we all know, like, 9 times out of 10, we made up what it is that we thinking. Okay. All right. I mean, we're people. We're humans. The mind is a very, very powerful thing. It is. Your mind talk. Your brain talks to itself. Be having whole, full conversations, like back and forth. It's amazing. It's crazy. And not to say that, you know what I'm saying, not to say that you are, putting anything on anybody or trying to make something out that it that it isn't, but just saying, like I said, did it come 100% from you, or did it come from someone else? And if it did 100% come from you, and it is something that you have a specific issue with, and it is something that you want closure, healing, being able to move on from, if you feel it in your heart, if you feel it in your heart, if you have the courage, if you are brave enough to do it for yourself, then by all means, once you get to a place and space where you are okay and accepting and understanding of maybe the things that you have done, the situations you have put yourself in, the thought processes that you have harbored, the decisions that you have made down behind what it is that has happened previously or before in your life. And once you have gotten to the point where you have taken accountability for what it is that you have done, thought, been, whatever, with yourself, if you would then like to have a conversation, notice I said conversation, with absolutely positively no expectations at all, none, then by all means you should. You might be surprised at what it is that you get back. But the key is absolutely positively no expectations, none. You're not allowed to have any. You're not allowed to put that on another person. Just like they're not allowed to put that on you. Okay? So, beloved, love overall, okay? LOVE. LOVE, love overall. Okay? All right? Just remember, people are humans. People are human beings. And also, when we think about the dramas and the trauma, because everyone has, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you were born with the silver spoon in your mouth or you were born with no shoes on your feet and you know, your feet were always dirty because you didn't have on shoes. It don't matter. Everybody has endured drama and trauma on this freaking planet. Okay, and trying to compare yours to anybody else or say that yours is worse than theirs is just like, it's futile. Okay. Anyways, you know, thinking about the drama that you have sustained due to trauma that you have been through and what it is that has happened to you and what it is that you have had to endure and things like that. We have to remember, beloved, that our parents came before us and they had their drama and their trauma. And our grandparents came before them and they had their drama and their trauma. And our great-great-grandparents came before them and they had their drama and their trauma. So also keep that in mind when we are thinking about dealing out judgments on people and what it is that they do and how it is that they move and what they should have done, what they shouldn't have done, what they did do and what they didn't do. They operate from their place of unhealed drama and trauma, just like we operate from our place of unhealed drama and trauma. It's just that we take the initiative to take advantage of where it is that we are and what it is that we have access to as far as knowledge, as far as spirit, as far as the earth, as far as energy. And we seek to heal ourselves with the divine. Most of those that came before us just sought to be forgiven by the Lord. I love y'all, number threes. I love you, I love you, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Please let me know, okay? Let me know how this reading resonated with you, okay? Leave me a comment. Please, if you know someone who might need to watch this video, by all means, please share me with them. I will love you forever. Make sure that you hit the subscription button, that you are subscribed to the channel. Plenty more where this came from. Come holler at me on all of the socials. Private readings are open. If you send for me with a private reading, I'm gonna come for your ass. Okay? All right. My website is down right now because I am getting ready for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I love y'all. Like I said, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will holler at y'all later.